let's bring on our first speaker, and she is Jan Adams, founder and CEO of JMA Solutions. And Jan recently acquired ownership of Ideal Electrical Supply Corporation, where she is the president and CEO. She is a former Chief Master Sergeant in the United States Air Force. And Jan has a great understanding and appreciation for what it takes to commit to a path of service and progress. We are so delighted to have with us today Ms. Jan Adams. Jan's welcome to Vets Talk.
Greetings, everybody, and Happy New Year. And thank you, Melvin, for that introduction, and thanks for your service and everyone else's service that's here today. As mentioned, I'm Jan Adams, a 24-year veteran of the U.S. Air Force. Melvin also mentioned that I own and operate two companies. JMA is a government consulting firm with over 150 full-time employees, and we provide engineering training, software development, financial support, and so many other disciplines to the federal government. We're also certified to provide PMP boot camp training. Ideal Electrical Supply Corporation supplies electrical components in the areas of lighting, switch gears, and wire to the DMV and Baltimore utility companies and construction sites locally and out of state. Some of our large local projects were providing the electrical components for the Nat Stadium, the Audi Soccer Stadium, and phase 1 of the wharf renovation. But before I begin, I want to thank Rod Miner and the BRTV Consulting and Veterans in Transition team for gathering us here for this momentous occasion. You have made tremendous strides to bring light to the veteran community through your advocacy, outreach efforts, and programs held on WHUT-TV. Thank you, Rod, for providing us with a platform to share our stories. So today we're here to honor and recognize a profound trailblazer who is in our community, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was, of course, we all know, a distinguished leader, civil rights activist, and philanthropist. He was and is still known for his efforts in the community and serves as the true definition of determination, hard work, and perseverance. But much like Dr. King, I'm a dreamer, and I like to say that I also dream big. The lessons he taught and the principles he embraced are applicable in many areas of my life, including business. As a minority veteran and woman in business, confidence has always been a key to my success. Throughout my career, it was important that I not only harbor success for myself, but use it as a platform to inspire my family, other women, and others to give back to my community. Before I became the businesswoman, philanthropist, and mentor that I am today, I was a small town girl from Youngstown, Ohio. And at the age of 18, I married my high school sweetheart. By the age of 22, I was divorced with 2 young children. So I moved to the projects and got on welfare. So once the children attended school full-time, I went to work full-time. Then I decided I really wanted to get out of that town. So at the age of 27, I decided to enlist in the United States Air Force. My children traveled with me until they graduated from high school in Germany. And after retiring with 24 years in 2000, I moved to DC where I worked as a contractor. And then 5 years later, I founded my own contracting firm, JMA Solutions, with nothing but the confidence and will to succeed. In the words of Dr. King, faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. Sometimes that is all you need, and that was all that I needed. Another ideology that I admire from Dr. King was his commitment to service. Even in the face of evil, he continued his mission courageously and was determined to make a difference. Dr. King once said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." But normally when we think of injustice, we often associate it with social issues like crime and poverty. However, there's plenty of injustice to be dealt with in business. As we all know, it's difficult for minority business owners to compete and receive the large contracts at the level of the Northrop Grummans and the SAICs and other large companies. But we got to figure out a way to break into those close-held entities and win some of that work. When I started JMA Solutions, I wanted to create a diverse community of qualified and skilled staff. It was my responsibility to actively recruit talent from all walks of life. In addition to creating opportunities, it was also my obligation to give back. And over the past 15 years, JMA has donated to 100 charities. Giving back truly makes my team proud to continuously uplift others. And my journey to entrepreneurship was no walk in the park. Very much like Dr. King, I am never driven by fear, and I welcome any and all challenges. So last year, I was presented with the opportunity to embark on a new business endeavor. And in November of 2021, I acquired and became the president and CEO of Ideal Electrical Supply Corporation. Although JMA and Ideal Electrical Supply are businesses with distinctly different business models, I've always been confident in my ability to lead a team to success. The life lessons that I learned from my toughest experiences faced have allowed me to stand here and share my story with you all. No one would have thought that a young girl from Youngstown, Ohio would be the CEO of two successful Black-owned firms in the United States. So to my fellow entrepreneurs and future business leaders, take charge, take ownership, and be confident in your ability to lead and succeed. As the godfather of soul, James Brown, once said, "I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open the door and I'll get it myself." So as we take time to pause and reflect on the life and achievements of Dr. King, let us remember his teachings, his impact, and his legacy, and always believe that you can achieve the impossible when things don't seem possible. And once you achieve success, ask yourself, what are you doing for others? Be the inspiration you would like to see in this world. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my insight and story, and I look forward to hearing from the other panelists.